watching the station that's working for you. Now, WMAR 2 News at 6.
All right, the governor just talked about it a little bit here. Tens of thousands of Marylanders are still waiting for unemployment insurance benefits.
WMAR 2 News' Mallory Savaste has more on their struggles to reach the Maryland Department of Labor and what lawmakers plan to do about it as Maryland rebounds from the pandemic.
The department told me they're making progress. They're down to nearly 43,000 pending claims. Many of those people have waited months and still have no idea how much longer it'll take for someone to let them know whether they'll receive the thousands they desperately need or nothing at all. Despite new systems and staffing, the state is failing jobless workers in need of benefits.
Basically, I've been waiting since November.
Like thousands of others, Brooke Page has trouble reaching the department, and when she does,
they tell me that, I'm waiting on a phone call.
And while she waits, she's been denied other benefits.
I never received one check from unemployment, and I went to go file for government assistance. And they tried to tell me that I was claiming unemployment, and I'm still fighting on that too.
She's tried applying for jobs, but is told companies aren't hiring, so her only option is to continue fighting for a lifeline, anything to support her and her 2-year-old daughter.
I don't have anything really for my daughter. I was going off of the little bit of money I had. My family helps me when they can, but they're barely surviving off of whatever they get,
We're now 9 months in, and we are still seeing the same level of delays. It has been incredibly frustrating to get movement for our constituents.
Legislators have tried sending claimants' names to the Department of Labor for faster processing, but their lists are never ending. We asked Senate President Bill Ferguson what the General Assembly plans to do to improve the situation.
One is make sure that we restaff the department. It had been gutted prior to the pandemic happening. And so we need to mandate a certain personnel hiring standard so that we don't find ourselves having to catch up again.
We're told legislation will likely be introduced next week. The state is also waiting to follow the lead of the federal government.
We will need to urgently match our state legislative framework to the reforms that are being recommended by the Biden administration on the distribution of unemployment.
And they hope to fill the gaps of claimants being disqualified due to no fault of their own.
A parent who was not laid off or was not fired or laid off, but they voluntarily chose to stop working because their children are at home for virtual learning. We need to get support to those individuals so that they can hang on as we get through these kind of final parts of, hopefully the final parts of this pandemic.
We've also been hearing about a glitch that suddenly changed claimants' status to on hold due to separation reasons. The Department of Labor didn't acknowledge this error, but confirmed to us today that payments have been cleared for all eligible claimants who received a separation notice after reopening their claim. For WMAR 2 News, I'm Mallory Savaste.